Here we have a problem to solve. 5x given that 1, 2, 3 base x equals to 27 base 10. So let's solve it. We have 1, 2, 3 is x equal to 27 base 10. Now you can keep your what 0, 1, 2 here. Now let's expand this. What we are going to do is we need to ensure that each of these number is in base 10. If you look at the right hand side, it's already in base 10, but this is in base x, so we need to expand this one to base 10. So we pick the first number here, 1 times x raised to power 2 plus, we pick the second one, 2 times the base x raised to power 1 plus, then we pick 3 times x raised to power 0. Then we equate it to this one because this 27 is already in base 10. So let's go ahead and solve it. So what x raised to power 2 is still the same thing as x squared. So x raised to power 2 times 1, we are going to have x squared plus x raised to power 1 is x times 2 will give us 2x. Then x raised to power 0 will give us 1. So 3 times 1, you are going to have 3 equal to 27. So the next thing we are going to do is to move this 27 to this left hand side here. So we are going to have x squared plus 2x plus 3. When this one come here, you turn to minus 27. Then this will be 0. Then let's subtract. We are going to have x squared plus 2x. If I subtract this one, 3 minus 27, I'm going to have minus 24 equal to 0. Now if you look at this is what we call quadratic equation. So in solving this one, we multiply this times this. And you multiply, you're going to have minus 24 x squared. Now we're going to look for 2 factors of 24. And the 2 factors of 24 that we said, those 2 factors, when you get it, when you multiply it together, it will give you minus 24. When you sum it together, it will give you the middle term, which is 2 plus 2x. And if you look at the factors of 24, the one we have is going to be 4 and 6. Now, which one will carry negative sign? Now, let's do triangle. If I apply positive to this side, minus. If I have plus 4 minus 6, I will definitely get minus 2. But what we want to get is plus 2x. So you interchange this sign. So I can have minus 6. I can have, if you interchange this sign, I'm going to have minus 4 plus 6. And this time around, when you say minus 4 plus 6, you are going to have positive 2, which is satisfying. Then if you say minus 4 times 6, I'm going to have minus 24. So this satisfying. So now we are going to use this 2 value to replace the middle term. So we are going to have x squared. Now I'll pick minus 4x. Don't forget the middle term have variable x. So you put the variable x plus 6. Attach the variable x to it, minus 24 equal to 0. Then if you look at this, what is common here? You see in these first 2 terms, you observe that x is common, open bracket, x divided x. You are going to be left with what? X squared. You are going to be left with x, sorry. You are going to be left with x, then minus x divided this 4x, you are going to be left with 4. Then here, what can divide? So what is common here? If you look at this 24, can this 6 go into it without doing that? Yes. So in this case, plus 6 is common. 6 is common in this place. And 6 into 6 divide 6x, then what? X. Then what will be our sign? To get our sign is positive times negative. Then we get your negative. 6 into 24, I'll have 4. Then we close the bracket equals to 0. Now, if what you have in this bracket here is not the same thing with this, that means you are wrong. So it has to be the same time. So now, since we have the same thing, that is what is common. What is common here is x minus 4. It's common to this left hand side. It's also common here. So we factor it out. So we are going to have x minus 4. Then what is left is those 10 that are outside the bracket. Look at this side here, we have x outside the bracket. While this part here, we have a positive 6 outside. So what is left is x plus 6. That's what you put inside bracket, go to 0. Therefore, it means that this x minus 4 equal to 0, or you have this one x plus 6 equal to 0. Then I'm going to have, therefore, x equal to, then you move this one, you go to have 4, or you have what? X equal to minus 6. But our number base, our base is always what? Positive. So our answer will be therefore what? X is equal to 4. Thank you.